So, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is just a few weeks away now, which is pretty crazy when I say it out loud. I can't believe it's nearly April 5th already. Not only that, but we also have the upcoming Future Games Show on the 24th, where we're said to be getting a bunch more news for the upcoming LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game. Some are speculating a new trailer, maybe more information about the DLCs, who knows, but it's pretty crazy that we're getting so much more information close to the release date. Now, what's also crazy in my opinion is that in the last couple of months, we've gotten more marketing for this game than we have had in the past 2 years. Now, you've all seen the title and thumbnail. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is missing some iconic characters. And no, they aren't just background characters like Wilbur Hood, although I definitely think he should be included in the game. Come on TT Games, make that happen. Now, you might be thinking, but Tricky, how do you even know this? The game isn't even out yet. Well, in the recent marketing, which I mentioned a moment ago, we've been given some details on the upcoming DLC packs and the characters that are in them. And now, because of that, we've kind of got an idea of some characters that are going to be missing. So, kicking things off, we have L337. Now, yes, I know, L3 isn't necessarily one of the most iconic characters in Star Wars. Trust me guys, it does get crazy with some of them on this list. Now, for those of you who don't know, L3 was the partner of Lando Calrissian in Solo: A Star Wars Story, a movie which I think is really underrated, and if you haven't seen it, you really should. I enjoy watching it again and again. But nevertheless, this is a character that seems to be missing, at least from what we can tell from the packs. Now, of course, L3 didn't actually receive a character of their own in a LEGO minifigure form, but I don't think that's what stopped them from getting added to the game. We know this because we've seen a Phase 2 Commander Cody in the trailers. And why is that crazy? Because he hasn't actually gotten a figure in the game. So it seems that TT Games isn't held back by the physical LEGO pieces that have actually been made, especially when it comes to the figures, which I thought they would be, but it appears they haven't. So L3 just wasn't included for some reason or another, we just don't know. Now, next up, we have a character that is probably surprising to many of you that isn't actually a playable character in the game, and that is Grogu. Now, yes, technically Grogu is a part of the first Mandalorian character DLC pack, but from what we can tell, right now, that version of Grogu is just a companion. Companions being something we already know about, so you can't actually play as him, but he'll kind of follow you around. So when I say you, Mandalorian, Din Djarin, whoever you're playing as, from what I can tell, so you can't actually play as Grogu himself. Now, personally, I think this is really crazy, considering Grogu is probably one of the most well-known Star Wars characters right now. Even people who aren't necessarily fans of Star Wars know who Grogu is. He was one of the main driving forces, at least in my opinion, behind the popularity of The Mandalorian. So hopefully we do see him in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga as a playable character at some point. Now, finally on this list, we have Omega from the Bad Batch. Now, Omega is actually the only member of the Bad Batch that appears to have not been included in the Bad Batch DLC character pack. The other members, Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Crosshair and Echo, have all been included, and funny enough, we've actually seen them all in LEGO form as well, barring Omega. Now, while we haven't actually seen an Omega minifigure, I doubt that's the reason. Like I mentioned earlier with L3, we are seeing multiple characters in the Skywalker Saga that aren't actually LEGO figures being in the game, notably Commander Cody, Snice Noodles, and a bunch of other characters as well, so I don't think that's what's holding it back. But like with Grogu, I think this is a really strange character not to include, especially including a Bad Batch character pack. She's one of the main characters. I would have thought she would have been added in the pack. Hopefully she's added in the future, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, while it is kind of disappointing that there are some iconic characters missing from LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, there will still be over 300 playable characters, with a total of just over 500 characters, with a few hundred as background characters as well, so 500, 300 playable. That is really crazy. But guys, I want to hear what character you are most excited to play in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.